What is going on, YouTube? In today's video we're going to be talking about the C5, and I'm going to jump right into it. So as y'all can see, we got the new carbon fiber rear quarter panels installed and they look freaking amazing. So I'm gonna get into the specifics in a second, but I just want to show y'all how it turned out, and that's pretty much how it looks. So we also got some new blacked out laser beams, which if I just press the unlock button, I'm pretty sure, boom. So we got that too. Those look pretty amazing. I like it. And yeah, so let's talk about the specifics of these. If y'all don't remember, I made a video a while back about my wheel coming off, and it pretty much destroyed the rear quarter on this side. As you can see where the wheel struck. And yep, so it's all right there, and then there's a small line right on the bumper. So instead of buying C5 quarters, having them painted and going through all of that, I just decided to buy the carbon fiber ones. Less of a headache and just overall better for what I'm trying to do. So that's what we did. And I know y'all are wondering about the wheels, how I got them to come out more. I went with a 1.5 inch spacer. And fitment is pretty good. I mean, I couldn't have gone much further out. Probably another maybe 1/4 of an inch, but that would have been pushing it. So looks good to me. So that's that. And lastly, I finally got my wheel caps back on, because if y'all don't remember, before I had my spacers on, I couldn't put my wheel caps on. All in all, the install process wasn't bad. I didn't do it, obviously. That's why I didn't make a video on it. I dropped it off at a shop, let them do it, and they did a pretty good job. So they told me the install was pretty straightforward, and I know people are going to want to know about the gaps. As you can see, I mean, they got it as close to perfect as they could. This stuff obviously isn't going to be perfect from the factory molded, because it's carbon fiber, but they got it to line up pretty good, and they trimmed it to where it looks pretty close to what it should. I mean, you can't even tell that some of the lines aren't all the way there, except for like on that area. But you have to walk up and look close to know that it's not there. So again, it fit well, and just to give y'all an idea, I mean, even down there it fit well. So that's that. And before I forget to mention, these are the Carbon Creations ZR style rear fenders. I want to talk about what's next for the C5, because I haven't been uploading lately, or I just haven't uploaded in a while. So let me get y'all up to date. So with that, that solves a lot of my problems. It is rubbing a little bit, but I mean, I can get that fixed. We didn't even trim on the inside of that, so I'll take it back and have the same shop that put them on take care of that. But I'm still having a fan issue. My fan doesn't work, and instead of me just fixing the fan, we have other plans. So let's talk about that, guys. Pretty much we're about to build this car, and this car is about to be freaking fast. So let's talk about this stuff. So in this box, y'all might have seen this in previous videos, but this is a sloppy stage 3 cam, and this box right here, and 595 lift duration, exhaust duration, just 238, 242, 112 LSA, I believe. So pretty aggressive cam, but that car deserves a pretty aggressive cam. So we have pack 1219 valve springs, and then we have Michigan Motorsports 7.4 push rods. We move these head gaskets out the way. You guys can see that I also bought a fast intake manifold, and might be like, why would you do that? So since I'm putting the cam in, might as well change the intake manifold, because once you upgrade one, the other becomes a restriction. So that's why I bought an intake manifold. And I've had this stuff for months at this point. I've just been hoarding parts for this car. But let's take a look at it. So this is the fast intake manifold, and this is a 92 millimeter. I didn't go with the 102 because the 92 just bolts directly up. You can keep the same fuel rails, you can keep the same everything, and you don't have to do any modifications. With the 102 millimeter, you're gonna have to do some cutting and trimming on, I think, the water pump, and it's just some clearance and things you have to do to get it to fit. And if you're willing to do that, like if you're going with a high horsepower build, then it's probably worth it. But for me, it's not that much more of a gain for me to get the 102 and have to do all that extra stuff than to just get the 92. So that's why I got that. I can just throw it right on, mount everything up the same way it is on that car, and that's that. So once I get that intake manifold off, I'll probably have that go on this car because that'll work a lot better. So I mean, hey, the Corvette is just a car that keeps on giving. And to go with that, I also got a LS2 throttle body, which is somewhere over here. Here's my LS2 silver blade throttle body. This is a 90 millimeter throttle body, and it is a factory GM throttle body. So be pretty simple, straightforward install. If you don't know, guys, if you have a C5, you can run the LS2 throttle body. You just need a simple adapter harness. So as long as you get a factory GM LS2 throttle body, it's gonna cost you a little bit of money, but you can make it work. And with those, you get, like I said earlier, a 90 millimeter throttle body made by GM, so it's gonna be reliable and you won't have too many problems with it. So with that being said, let's move on to the next set of boxes. These right here are my $7.99 heads for the C5, and as you can see right there, it says $7.99. The reason I bought these is simply because, you know, if I'm gonna put a big cam in this car and put an intake manifold, then the heads are the other piece to make this car make some power. I don't know about how much power this car is gonna put down, but I know it's gonna put some power down because the sloppy stage 3 cam, which is in that box, is kind of not the most ideal cam for a Corvette. I haven't even seen a Corvette use a sloppy stage 3. It's just a different kind of cam. It puts all the power in the top end, which, again, that car will thrive with a cam that's top end, especially for it to be a street car. We'll see what it does. I'm kind of going to be, I guess, the guinea pig of YouTube to figure out if a sloppy stage 3 is anything or anywhere near worth it for a C5, because from what I see, a lot of people run BTR cams because they're good. So I'm using what I have, so I don't have to go spend a lot of money on a cam, and I'm gonna see how that works out. If y'all think I should not use that cam and put it in the 4.8 still, then y'all let me know, but I just think that would be a lot of cam for that small motor. If y'all enjoy the content, then leave a like. Also, guys, this has been working very well. The front vent, so today it's 70 degrees, no issues. Holding temps not spiking, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that was a success. If you want to see the install, go back and watch my last video. I'll leave it linked in somewhere on the screen, and that's that. So everything's coming together with the C5, and I'm glad that it is, because I've been very patient with this process. I haven't been driving the car much. I've only put about 4,000 miles on the car in 8 months, so not much driving, but it is what it is. So that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope y'all are excited for the build like I am. I'm gonna go ahead and by this weekend, I'll have it figured out on whether I'm gonna do this or not. But for my people that have done this or that work on cars, let me know what I should do, if I should do it myself, if I should take it to a shop. I'll know by this weekend regardless. So as always, y'all leave a like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what y'all think about this build. Anything in the comments down below. But as always, y'all take it easy, and I will catch y'all on the next video.